everybody, it's Anita. I don't know if anybody remembers me. I kind of posted my first Talk to Me Tuesday probably almost a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was right around the time that we lost Prince, and I was an emotional wreck, and I thought I was going to be posting weekly, but life happened and so many other things, and time just got away with me and away from me, and I never did get back to posting. I'm looking at this video. It looks like my camera's a little leaning, so I'll get that fixed on the next one. I just want to do a quick hi. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas yesterday, because today is December 26th, 2017, and for me it is the first day of Kwanzaa. So Habaragani, that means what's the news. That's a greeting that you give to someone in Swahili. My work area is a mess. Behind me is my gallery wall. It probably won't change much, but I might swing my view around to the other side where my design wall is, and that's where things would change a bit, because right now it's got George Michael still. May he rest in peace. 1 year anniversary of his death was yesterday. I've got some random arrows and fletchings, and working on my grandson's tummy time mat, tummy time quilt I should say, because it's more of a quilt than a mat. It coordinates with the one that goes on his bed. I have a lot of stuff going on here. This room used to be my girls' room. It's got 3 windows on the side, so I figured, hey, that would be nice natural lighting. Some other lights here, and I think they might be making me look a bit washed out, so maybe I should turn those off. We're just testing things as we go along. Yeah, I think that's better, the more natural light. I don't know, I'm just pale. I just look like a ghost, to me anyway. Okay, I don't want to ramble. Gonna try to stay on focus. I don't want to do cue cards because I don't want to sound scripted, but I probably will, just to make sure I touch on everything that I intend to talk about each week. I've got quilts over here. One quilt on the wall that that originally got me started quilting. It's my Project of Doom inspired baby quilt that was for my first grandchild, Zoe Lynn, that did not make it, and I will make it through this without a tear, I promise. We love and miss her dearly. She now has a little brother, like I said, my first grandson, and we spoil him rotten, as we should. He's got a congenital heart defect also, so each day with him is just a pure joy, and I love every minute of it, and I so will spoil him until I'm not able to spoil him any longer. That's my job as a grandma, right? At the end, I'll put a bunch of pictures of the different projects that I've worked on since we last talked. But I've got the Prince one here that I was making for my cousin. I think I have it up. Yeah, I have it the right side up. And this is just a little bit of it. It's chevrons at the top and the bottom, and then I've got the panel that was designed by someone, and I'm so sorry that I forgot who it was, when they did the design invitational on Fandom and Stitches, and I used that to make a quilt for him, and the back is just solid purple. I just used some basic diagonal quiltings because I can't free motion quilt on my machine anymore. I just have a Brother SQ9000. The throat is super small, and one day it just decided to do something weird on me. I took it to the shop, and they're like, it's going to be $150 odd to repair it. And I was like, my daughter only paid $200 for the machine, because it was just, you know, I hadn't planned on quilting and all that. So I think I just, worked it a little too hard. So I let it sit for a while, found a couple of nice used machines at our local Goodwill and used them, and bought one at an auction from my parents' neighbors because I wanted to have something to remember them by. Her machine works great. It's an old Kenmore, beautiful straight stitches, but it doesn't like to handle free motioning either. I get those bird nests on the bottom, and I've adjusted tensions and tell them, like, okay, I just need to invest in a machine that's going to be just for my free motion quilting. I'm going to probably get a nice old big domestic machine and sit it over here somewhere, or I don't know, we'll work it out. I have space over on the wall where the curio is, and that can always be moved out. But next week I'm going to give you a tour of the whole room because it's a mess today, and it would be an honest tour, but I don't want it to be looking quite this bad because with Christmas just being yesterday, and I've been sewing things for other people, and I've had my grandson's little portable crib in the corner. It's a sight that you don't want to see. Let's see what else. I'm standing in front of my work mat, my table that I built. It's a big old door. It's nice and solid. I adjusted it to be my height because I'm short. I am only 5'2" on a good day, and not including my hair. And since I don't have my hair all over today, I'm probably a little bit shorter. I have plans to showcase a lot of the different things that I will make during my days because I don't always quilt. I've become a fan of making baby things. Who knew? You know, the cutest little things I'll get on YouTube, and I'll find something that's like, oh, that's so cute. I can make that for Jackson. That's my grandson. And so I'll make it. And then a friend of mine in Texas just had a baby, so I made their little girl some things. And when I make things for her, her name is Camille. She'll always be my my recipient when I'm feeling a loss for Zoe. So I'll make something for Camille and send it her way. That way I can still feel like I'm being grandma to a little girl still. I've got this quilt that I just showed you, my Prince quilt. I am doing something new, and I know it shouldn't be that difficult because I've bound quilts before, but I'm doing the self-binding, and you know, where you fold it over and whatever. It's new to me. My mom does them this way all the time, so I'm going to just take and iron this and get it ready and zip it around because my cousin that's going to be the recipient of this lives in Minnesota, and he's a Prince fan as well, of course, and he's always sending me things, different albums and CDs and photos and things from Paisley Park. So I thought this would be something nice for him. And like I said, it's just taken me a long time because with having so much going on and letting my emotions get in the way, and then technology wasn't on my side either. Between my computer having issues, my phone messing up, my sewing machine messing up, you name it. My car went out. So in the end of January, I will be, if I don't get anything before then, will mark a whole year that I've been without a vehicle and running a daycare. How do I do that? Careful planning and a lot of bummed rides. I don't do Uber. So I've got a great support system. My daughter, bless her heart, my mom, bless her immensely. She's a sweet little 80-year-old lady that doesn't mind getting out of the house and running me wherever or letting me use her car. So that's how I've been making it. One day at a time. I'm going out to look for another car, a van, hopefully this week. I've been trying to get something that's right for me and all the features that would work for my daycare kids and business. Not to mention that I'm an avid Goodwiller, so I need to have those stow and go seats so I can drop those jokers in at a dime, on a dime, and throw all my haul in the back without lugging a bunch of seats around and the whole nine. Because when I had my Land Cruiser, it was great. I loved it, especially during the snow, but it was up so high and I'm so small, and folding those seats and flipping them up, and it didn't have a lot of room. In order to get anything big back there, you had to actually lift those seats out, and they were probably a good 50, 75 pounds a piece, and there were 2 of them. So yeah, that's how that used to go. And then I'd have to take the car seats out, and it wasn't fun. So I'm looking for one of the vans with the stow and go that has the built-in car seats for the kids, so I can just push them all together, flip them down, and be on with my next thing for the day instead of trying to relocate everything. And there I go rambling again. Well, this has come out longer than I expected. I've got only one daycare kid today, and she's already taken a nap, so I figured I'd take the opportunity to get this video recorded so I could have a little intro, because I don't officially start recording my Talk to Me Tuesday issues until next week. But I did want to just say, hey everybody, introduce myself again. My name is Anita, and everything around I go by the Queen, because my house is an old Victorian, and when we moved in they said it looked like a castle, so I'm like, hey, we live in a castle, so I'm the queen of the castle, and it kind of just stuck. My business is called Creative Castle Childcare, and everything that's underneath that same umbrella name, Creative Castle. I do cookies, I do crafts, I do graphics sometimes for people when I have time. I have gardening. I'm a master gardener for the Scott County. It's been a journey, and isn't that what life is supposed to be? A journey. It's just how you travel the road. And I choose to travel it lightly and with a smile as much as I can. There are some really tough days where you just get off the road and park it, you know. And then when you're ready to travel again, get back on. Just always go the right path that's best for you. That's what I try to do anyway. Sorry, don't want to preach to anybody. Just a little bit of words of enlightenment, I guess. Let's see, is there anything else? I'm going to spend some time going through and looking at all the other, as many of the other Talk to Me Tuesdayers videos as I can, like the last couple weeks of videos, because I know I can't go back and look at all of them. But I will try to refamiliarize myself with everyone, so that when I see your posts, I will, can try to connect everybody together. And I look forward to seeing all the things that everyone has done and will be doing for this new year. I hope you're looking forward to the things that I plan on doing for 2018. I'm hoping that it's going to be a spectacular year. I'm going to do my best to make it a positive year. Hang in there with me. Encourage me if I start seeming like I'm down. I will do the same. We're all in this together, as quilters, as crafters, as sewers, as women, as human beings on this earth. So hey, let's all stick together and have one huge great sisterhood. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you guys next year. Bye bye. And peace and blessings from the Queen.